Welcome to an in-depth exploration of the ancient city of Babylon in Iraq. As we journey through the wonders, mysteries, and historical significance of one of the world's most legendary cities, we hope this experience brings you health, prosperity, and happiness. Babylon, a name that resonates through history as a place of power, innovation, and splendor, was once the capital of a flourishing empire in Mesopotamia and continues to captivate our imaginations. The history of Babylon stretches back to ancient times, around the 3rd millennium BCE, when it was a small but prosperous city-state located along the Euphrates River. Its strategic position allowed it to become a center of trade, and over the centuries, Babylon grew in power and influence. The city reached its peak during the reign of King Hammurabi in the 18th century BCE. Hammurabi is best known for his legal code, the Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest and most comprehensive legal codes in human history. This code laid the foundation for justice and governance in Babylon and influenced the development of legal systems throughout the ancient world. The laws were engraved on a large stone stele and placed in a public location for all to see, symbolizing the king's commitment to justice and order. Under Hammurabi's rule, Babylon became the political, economic, and cultural center of Mesopotamia. The city was known for its impressive architecture, including temples, palaces, and walls that reflected its wealth and power. One of the most notable structures was the Temple of Marduk, the chief god of Babylon, who was associated with creation, fertility, and justice. Marduk was the patron deity of Babylon, and his worship was central to the city's identity. The Asagila, or temple complex dedicated to Marduk, was a place of pilgrimage and reverence for the people of Babylon. The ziggurat of Marduk, often associated with the biblical Tower of Babel, was a massive step tower that dominated the city's skyline and symbolized its connection to the heavens. Babylon's influence continued to grow, and by the 7th century BCE, it was one of the most powerful cities in the ancient world. During this time, the city fell under the control of the Neo-Assyrian Empire, which ruled much of Mesopotamia and the surrounding regions. However, Babylon's relationship with the Assyrian rulers was often strained, as the city maintained a strong sense of independence and cultural identity. In the late 7th century BCE, a Chaldean prince named Nabopolassar led a successful revolt against the Assyrian Empire, founding the Neo-Babylonian Empire and restoring Babylon's independence and prominence. The Neo-Babylonian Empire, also known as the Chaldean Empire, marked a new era of prosperity and cultural achievement for Babylon. Under the rule of King Nebuchadnezzar II, Babylon experienced a golden age of construction, art, and learning. Nebuchadnezzar, who ruled from 605 to 562 BCE, is best remembered for his ambitious building projects, which transformed Babylon into one of the most magnificent cities of the ancient world. His reign saw the construction of the Ishtar Gate, one of the most iconic symbols of Babylon. The Ishtar Gate was adorned with colorful glazed bricks and reliefs of animals, including lions, bulls, and dragons, representing the gods of Babylon. This grand entrance to the city was a testament to Nebuchadnezzar's vision and the city's wealth and artistic achievements. Nebuchadnezzar's most famous architectural achievement was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Although their existence is still debated by historians, the gardens were said to be a marvel of engineering, featuring terrace layers of plants, trees, and flowers that cascaded down from great heights. According to legend, the gardens were built by Nebuchadnezzar to please his wife, Amytis, who missed the lush landscapes of her homeland. The Hanging Gardens symbolize the ingenuity and beauty of Babylonian civilization and have captured the imaginations of people throughout history. Babylon was also a center of scientific and intellectual achievements. The Babylonians made significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. They developed a complex system of mathematics based on a base 60 numeral system, which allowed them to perform calculations that were highly advanced for their time. Babylonian astronomers studied the movements of the stars and planets, creating detailed records and calendars that were used for agricultural and religious purposes. Their work laid the groundwork for later developments in astronomy and influenced the scientific traditions of ancient Greece and other cultures. Religion played a central role in Babylonian society, and the city was home to numerous temples dedicated to various gods and goddesses. The Babylonians believed in a pantheon of deities, each associated with different aspects of life and nature. Marduk, the chief god, was the protector of Babylon and played a central role in the city's religious ceremonies. The New Year festival, known as Akitu, was one of the most important religious events in Babylon. During this festival, the statue of Marduk was paraded through the city, and the king would symbolically renew his rule by swearing allegiance to the god. The Akita festival symbolized the unity of the people and the divine protection of their city. Babylon's golden age came to an end in 539 BCE when the city was conquered by the Persian king Cyrus the Great. The fall of Babylon marked the end of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, but the city remained an important center of administration and culture under Persian rule. Cyrus respected Babylonian customs and religion, allowing the city to retain a degree of autonomy. However, Babylon's political and cultural influence gradually declined, and over the centuries, it faded into obscurity. Despite its decline, Babylon's legacy endured. The city's history and achievements were preserved in the writings of Greek historians such as Herodotus and later inspired writers and artists in the Islamic and Western worlds. Babylon became a symbol of human ambition, power, and ingenuity, as well as a cautionary tale of hubris and the impermanence of empires. The biblical references to Babylon in the Old and New Testaments contributed to its reputation as a place of moral corruption and divine judgment, but also as a site of extraordinary achievement. The ruins of Babylon were rediscovered by European explorers and archaeologists in the 19th century. Excavations at the site revealed the remains of the city's walls, temples, and palaces, offering new insights into the life and culture of ancient Babylon. The Ishtar Gate was partially reconstructed and is now housed in the Pergamon Museum in Berlin, where it continues to inspire awe and admiration. In 2019, UNESCO designated Babylon as a World Heritage Site, recognizing its historical, cultural, and architectural significance. This designation acknowledges Babylon's contribution to human civilization and its role as a center of innovation, governance, and learning. The site's inclusion on the World Heritage List also underscores the importance of preserving and protecting the cultural heritage of Iraq, a country that has faced significant challenges due to conflict and instability. The preservation of Babylon is an ongoing effort, as the site faces threats from environmental factors, development, and previous restoration attempts that have caused damage to the ancient structures. The Iraqi government, with the support of international organizations and cultural heritage experts, is working to protect and restore Babylon for future generations. These efforts aim to ensure that the site remains a symbol of Iraq's rich history and cultural heritage. Today, Babylon stands as a reminder of the achievements and aspirations of an ancient civilization. Its ruins tell the story of a people who built a city that was not only a center of power and wealth but also a place of learning, art, and religious devotion. Babylon's influence can still be seen in our legal systems, scientific knowledge, and cultural traditions, making it a place of universal significance. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ancient city of Babylon. We hope this exploration has deepened your appreciation for this remarkable site and the people who once called it home. May you continue to experience good health, prosperity, and happiness as you explore the wonders of our world's shared heritage.